today we're going to be talking about how to use Docusign from within Command. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go up to the little drop down arrow next to your profile picture, and if you go to Settings, Docusign should appear right at the top. So you should see your email right there. This is a demo account, so that's my demo email. And what's going to happen is it's going to ask you to authorize. So if it's not connected yet, you'll connect it. And I've already resent the email, and that's what I have right here. I have it pulled up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the invite. You're going to go ahead and accept the agreement. You can read the agreement, that little blue spot up above, and it's going to take you into your Docusign. So we're going to go ahead and authorize our Docusign. It's going to take us there, and then we're going to log in. Go ahead and save it if you like, and then allow access to KW. So now our account is connected to our command. Once your account has been connected to command, you're going to see a screen that's like this. So once your account has been connected to Docusign, you're now able to use Docusign Rooms. So once you've created your Docusign account and it's all set up, you're going to be able to access that through opportunities. So we're going to go ahead and create a test opportunity. I should have myself as a contact in here right now. So you're going to need a contact already added when you create an opportunity, or you can add them directly from the opportunity as well. So we're going to do a listing. We're going to find the client. And this is my test account, so all that test information is in there. And then we're going to add a commission rate, and then your opportunity phase and opportunity stage. So once that's done, you're going to go ahead and create it. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right over to documents. So we're just going to say it's a residential listing. And all these files down here that have the little DS, that means that it's going to automatically be pulled into Docusign. So any information that you've included, like if you have a property address, all that stuff, it's going to automatically be pulled over into those ones that are marked with DS. So we're going to go ahead and start a transaction. And it's going to create the Docusign room. So those ones that had the DS are pulled over automatically. Once you're in here, if there's any that you need to work on, for example, a duties owed, you can click into it. And as I mentioned, it's going to bring the information over. Because I'm the licensee in this particular scenario, it's got my name up there, but it also has me as the client because I use myself as the client. So the licensee is acting for Daniel Collins, who is the seller landlord. The broker is, and then you'll put your broker's name here. And then if there's any additional licensees involved, you would put yes, and then no if not, and then if there is more, you'll have to add the supplemental form 525A. So the way that you're going to set this up is you're going to, once you have that information up here all set up, make sure the license number is in there as well. You're going to save and close it. So once you've made sure if that information on there is correct, all you're going to have to do is select the document, and then you're going to go over to create an envelope. Now it's going to ask you who's going to need to sign on this particular contract. For the duties owed, you're going to need the sellers to sign it as you are representing them. So you'll select seller 1 and seller 2 if there is 2 sellers. And then it's going to ask you who is seller 1 and who is seller 2. If there's only one seller, you don't need the second one. You can go ahead and get rid of that one. So once that has been created, Down here at the bottom, you can see the email subject line that's going to be going out. It's going to say duties owed by a Nevada real estate licensee. And you can add an additional message if you'd like, just saying, hey, this is a duties owed, please sign it. This lets you know everything that my fiduciary duty is to you. And then you'll just click next. So again, it's got my information in here because I am the client and I am representing as well. Make sure the license number is in there and any additional information that you need to add. So when you scroll down, if the document had the little DS sign next to it, it's automatically going to pull some of these fields over for you. And all you would have to do is click send. Now, one of the things that you can do here is you're also going to need to drag over a initial box. Grab the initial blocks and pull them over, okay? So once that's done, in this particular document, you would pretty much be all set, and then you would just click send. And it's going to send it to the parties. So that's going to go to my email that I created for that, and it's going to ask me to sign it. Now, because this is just a demonstration, I'm not actually going to do that. So if you have other documents that you need to set up, what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to click into it, fill out any of the information that you need to fill out, and then you'll select the checkbox, and then again create an envelope for it. Once you've done that, you're going to select all the people that are going to need to sign. So in this particular situation, you can add a listing agent, you can add the broker, and then seller 1, because that's all we have in this one. And then you would hit continue. It's going to go ahead and ask you the same things. What are the names and emails? And I'm just going to keep everything the same so I don't have to add any more people, but you can add recipients, you can add delays, you can move recipients up and down if you want to set a signing order. So the signing order would go 1, 2, 3. And then again, you would add the custom message. Once that's complete, you'll just hit next. So once you've opened this up, all the stuff that you've already filled in is going to pre-populate, as well as any information that's available. All the initial blocks are going to be there, and you can see where the signer would be able to fill in any additional stuff, or you can fill it in for them prior to sending it over to them. If you ever need to add anything though, it's very simple. All you have to do is drag over an initial block, or drag over a name, and it's going to add their name to those areas. Now obviously you don't want to put anything in those areas, but it's very simple to use those things. For numbers, I usually don't use the number block. I just drag over a text block and then size it to whatever the size of the block is. All this stuff has been added for us already because these ones were able to pre-populate for us. You can just go through it, make sure everything looks good. And as you can see here, the sellers can select either one of these. And then down at the very bottom, it's going to have the signing blocks for the licensee, the broker, and then the sellers will initial there, and you would send it off just like you did before. So again, if you ever need to bring anything over, this is where it would be. You just simply grab, drag it over, and those blocks will be added to the Docusign. You would send it off, they would sign it, and when it's complete, you will get a copy in your email, and they will also get a copy in their email. So it's a pretty simple feature to use. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a question down in the comments below, and I hope that helps. I will see you all next time. As always, guys, if you want to schedule a one-on-one time to get together and go over anything tech-related, please feel free to scan this. It will take you to my calendar, and you can select a day and time that works best for you. Until next time, I will see you all later.